And this is podcast number 5. Today we are coming back to finger numbers, which we touched on yesterday. So finger numbers are essential if you are learning to play piano, reading sheet music. And the reason they're essential is because the numbers are written, finger numbers are written sometimes above notes. And if you, for example, starting a piece of music, if the finger number says 3 above middle C, if you don't put finger 3 on C, then there's a bit further on in the music which you won't be able to do with your hand in any other position. So that's why finger numbers are essential. Your thumbs on both hands are 1, your little fingers are 5, and your other fingers in between are 2, 3, and 4. Yesterday we looked at putting your hand on the piano in that position, if you recall, with both your thumbs on middle C, and your pinky's left hand would be on F, and your right hand would be on G. Today, when you're imagining this just now, but when you get home and you're going to practice this, practice just one hand at a time, playing finger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, repeatedly. And you are intentionally keeping an eye on your fingers. Your hand in the shape we've described already, as if you had a ball in the palm of your hand and your hand's flipped over, so your fingers are curled. You should be able to hear your fingernails tapping on the keys. If you can't hear that, then that's a good indication that your hand is not in the right position. To start with, you can relax a little bit later, but let's get this embedded early. It's the best position to start from. The back of your hand like a tabletop, as I just said. What I mean by that is you could put a coin on the back of your hand. In fact, maybe you should try that for a little practice. Put a coin on the back of your hand and play fingers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With your left hand, that's the notes from C, B, A, G, F, G, A, B, C. Descending first of all, going down. Let's think about going down a mountain. You're going down the keyboard, which is from a higher note to a lower note, is going down, descending. And then when you get to F with finger 5, you're ascending back up the keyboard. F, G, A, B, C. The notes are getting higher each time. And practice that with a coin on the back of your hand. The reason being, that helps you keep your fingers touching notes. Without the coin, your position can lapse. You can lapse into a bad habit. I don't want you to practice with the coin all the time, but just in the early days, it's a good indicator when you're trying to teach yourself if you're doing it, if you have the right position, without having a teacher beside you saying, you need to lift your wrist to get that tabletop position. So use the coin occasionally, that's fun. Do it with the right hand as well. Same thing, from C, middle C with your thumb. Finger 2 is on D, finger 3 on E, 4 on F, and 5 on G. Ascending first, C, D, E, F, G, then descending, G, F, E, D, C. And just keep running through that. And the purpose of doing that, the reason for doing that, is to get you used to using all of your fingers, including finger 4 and finger 5, which are the fingers that a lot of self-taught people find hardest. So you will find it hard, therefore you have to push yourself to use them to start with and get off into a good habit. So practice those using fingers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and just do that with a coin for a little bit, and that'll help get your hand into the right position. You've no idea how many adults have come to me self-taught. They've taught themselves off YouTube or however, and they've been doing it for quite a long time, and they've reached quite a good level by only using 3 fingers on the right hand and 3 fingers on the left. I found it astonishing when I saw the first person doing this, but I've realised it's because it's not easy to use finger 4 and 5. If you're teaching yourself, you're maybe not disciplined to use finger 4 and 5. You haven't got a teacher sat beside you telling you to use finger 4 and 5. But let's have a little, put this into perspective. You've got 10 fingers, 5 on each hand. If you're only using 3 on the right and 3 on the left, you're only using 60% of your capacity. Just let that register for a second. You're only using 60% of what you have available to you. Do you now see if you can embed this method in right at the beginning? Can you see the value of it later on down the road? You'll be using 100% of your fingers, not just 60%. And yeah, these are the fundamental parts of learning piano. If you don't have instruction and you don't have a teacher and a guide, these are the bits that you can get wrong. So if that's you actually, and you recognize yourself in that, just go back and do these exercises that I'm talking about right now and pull yourself back in line, and you'll set yourself a great foundation for going forward. So let's just tidy that bit up, that bit of technique up right now. Okay, so I've been Carol Brotherston. If you like the sound of this, and I've got some free resources to give you as well, you hop onto my website, www.perfectpiano.org.uk. Then you can press the button to get free resources. There's a 7-day piano reset in there, which contains videos and PDFs and lots of teaching things that will really get your foundation set down well. Because if your foundation's shaky, the higher you climb, the further on the road that you go, at some point you're going to hit a wall or completely collapse. Worst case scenario, and we're trying to avoid that at all costs. Also, I'm looking for people to send me questions by email at info@themusicroom.org.uk, and I'm going to answer those questions on this podcast. Thanks for listening. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.